It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
All right, there it is. What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. You can look them up on Facebook at RDM Detroit, 1D, 2E's Troy. Or you can slide on over to the website, rocketdigital.net. That's ROCKIT digital.net. And make sure when you're there, while you're there, you tell them the BSJ sent you. And for my folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, by all means, please do so. And we'll throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks that like to leave a question or comment, that's indignant or ignorant in nature. If you don't know what those two words mean, no offense, just go look them up. It will not be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
With that being said, joining me on the program today is my cat from up north, Joey James. Let me get over here and get your intro. Oh, my gosh. AKA Double J. Tell the people what you say.
Take a quick moment to recognize that the late, great Kobe Bryant would have been 44 this year.
Oh, shout out to my man, Cole. Shout out to my man, Cole. And while we wait for all the rest of the cast or crew of shenanigans, if that's a word, to join us, Double J and I are going to get things started. Here we go. Let's start the show. All right. Our first item on the menu is the QOD, and that is, or stands for, Question of the Day. The Heisman Trophy Award is awarded annually to the most outstanding player in college football. If this is true, why is it then that since 2000, only two running backs, Derrick Henry in 2015, Reggie Bush in 2005, and one wide receiver, Devonta Smith in 2020, have hoisted college football's most prestigious award?
Simply put, this is a quarterback-driven league now. And that's applicable to not just the collegiate game, but to the NFL, of course. All you have to do, if you're ever wondering, is go take a look at not what the starter makes. Kids, go look at what the backup and what the third string, the guys with headsets and cardboard showing every inanimate object that one's mind could conceive. That's their job, and they make more than about 75%
of starters at other positions for the most part, even wide receivers,
even some wide receivers
and defensive backs.
That's correct.
And guys like Aaron Donald.
Not quite Aaron Donald. He's an exception to the rule.
Okay, but for the most part, they make more than the guys. The guys you don't know at that position, the quarterback position that is in the NFL, we're talking about, make more than guys who do play that you might know who they are.
That's
unbelievable. Right. Yeah, I mean the pay scale differentiates in pay is right. Okay, got you. The disparity, excuse me. But here's the deal though. So then in that instance, should they just rename? Should they say the Heisman Trophy is awarded annually to the most outstanding quarterback in college football?
While I would, on the surface, I would totally agree with you that one could make that claim. No different than the statistics provided, because that speaks for itself.
Yeah, because it's a farce.
Well, not necessarily. You have to remember, technically, well, not technically, just the fact of the matter is there's already an award. Yeah, there's literally an award already for that. But
in college football, you mean?
That's correct.
Okay,
so they have awards like the Ray Guy. That name should be familiar.
The punter. Yeah, the punter award. Right. Okay, I can get that.
So my point is they have one basically per position. The thing is, historically, this would have been an interesting statistic to kind of look up, which was the correspondence between Heisman winner and then that quarterback position winner. Do they coincide? How many times have there been somewhat of a statistical anomaly that someone wins the Heisman but did not win their respective award? And somebody there in the live studio audience hopefully can fill that one in for me, because I'm sure it's happened. I'm just trying. There's not anyone necessarily that comes to my mind, and then that kind of gets into a deeper conversation, one that we've had quite a bit, as it pertains to how these particular awards or even things such as the Hall of Fame, no different. We brought that up just a few days ago. Who's doing the voting, their rationale and the why behind it, because they don't even have to be keyboard warriors. They typically do not have to fess up to who it is that they voted for. And again, it's entirely by choice. We've seen, again, it goes without saying, there's plenty of examples out there for those that just wanted to somewhat steal a little bit of that limelight by making someone not a unanimous first ballot. So we've seen all of it across the board, but as it pertains specific to the Heisman.
And excuse me 1 second, you all. Let me turn my light on here. Sorry, I'm telling you, the mind be slipping.
And I'll fill.
There we go. We can see me a little bit better now. Whoa. Slow down there, Nelly. Okay, go ahead.
We got a comment there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate the Double J. You on the spot.
Yeah, that transmission.
All right,
still.
One of our favorite. All right, shout out to Abdul.
Yes, sir.
Go to the best player of that particular year, the same way they should be drafted to the NFL, not the sexy player, but the best available. I'm with you on that all day.
But okay, hang on.
He be coming with some best.
No, I don't. Wait a minute, but I need more than that, because theoretically, that's exactly what's happening.
Okay.
Because was Johnny Manziel the sexy pick, or was Manti Te'o's situation? Did that weigh more at that point in time?
I don't know. That's a good point. But here's what I'm saying to you. Don't try to spin me on the Heisman Trophy going to the best college football player. What did I say here? The most outstanding player in college football that year. And everybody since 2000 on it, except for 3 people are all quarterbacks. Because let me tell you something. And that's why I started at 2000. Do we really think Chris Winkie at Florida State was the most outstanding football player?
Wait a minute. There's one name, and I can't believe you didn't start with this.
I'm going down the list now.
I hate it. Get to 2003, and then we'll.
Okay, I'm going through the list now.
2003.
That's why I started at 2000. Chris Winkie from Florida State won it in 2000. Again, let me read this right quick to the people out there who just now joining us. The Heisman Trophy is awarded annually to the most outstanding player in college football. Outstanding. You can use another adjective. The best player. I don't know. Whatever. Take your pick.
Chris Winkie hang on. Is there a difference?
Outstanding, best. They in the same ballpark. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right. You say tomato. I say tomato. Okay. Chris Winkie was not I don't know everybody that year in 2000. Because like I tell you all the time, my mind sometimes like the transmission on the 68 Buick, it do be slipping. Or that's been sitting in the garage too long. It do be slipping.
What about 3 of those in 8 minutes? More than buttons.
Okay, got you. In 2001, Eric Crouch from Nebraska.
Nebraska, yeah.
Now, Carson Palmer in 2002, okay. I'll give you that. 2003, Jason White.
Stop right
Oklahoma.
there. Stop. I don't remember right off the top of my mind who else was there. I just knew that he had no business. They got flexed. I mean, like Notre Dame college football playoff type of just lopsided back behind the woodshed.
Yeah.
Every creative metaphor to show that you shall not pass.
Yeah.
And not only that, this guy retired. I don't even recall him being drafted in the NFL. If he was, he retired before the OTAs of that year.
That's what I'm trying to listen. That's why I say I've said it before, and I will keep on saying it. When you come on this program, your choice of words are critical. Let me give you an example. Here's an expression: with age comes wisdom, versus with age should come wisdom. You see that? That one word I put in the expression changes the expression in its entirety, changes the whole connotation of the expression. So when you tell me that the Heisman Trophy is given to the most outstanding player in college football, I don't care about the position at that point. I do question again why 342 quarterbacks have won it versus only a running back and a wide receiver, 2 running backs and wide receiver. I question that. But as I read through this list, Chris Winkie, Eric Crouch.
Wait. What year was that?
What year was what?
Winkie.
2000.
Over Drew Brees.
That's right. Well, okay. A Purdue reference. My God. Who didn't see that coming? Boy, Brother Rich, where are you when we need you? Chris Winkie, Eric Crouch, Carson Palmer, Jason White, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush. Now I'm gonna keep going down this, but I'm gonna just stop at those 5.
Well, hang on. So Reggie Bush was 2005, right?
Right.
One could say that Vince Young could have or should have been, but again, Vince Young is a quarterback.
Okay, but I know Vince balled out that year. They beat USC that year, didn't they?
That's right. They sure did.
In the national championship. Okay, I mean, if somebody wanted to make the argument that Vince, okay, but when I say most outstanding, not saying that Vince wasn't, but Reggie Bush jumped off the screen every time he touched the ball. My goodness.
Well, wait a minute.
He was a Sports Center top 10 moment by himself. We got another comment rolling in here.
Hang on a second.
YouTube is tripping.
We gotta do some. There's got to be more to this.
What do you mean? What's happening here? I don't even know what's going on.
No. I'm looking at. I want to see the finalists.
Oh, okay, got you. He said YouTube is tripping. What's going on, Abdul? You can't see it on your end or something? Let us know.
So Drew Brees finished 3rd in 2000. LaDainian Tomlinson, TCU reference. Michael Vick, as an example, finished 6th.
In 2000?
That's right.
Man, come. Okay.
See what I mean? See, okay.
So right. Okay. So that just. So that make. Okay. So they making my point then. The most outstanding player. Seriously, Chris Winkie was the most outstanding player.
And look, I'm not against. Well, I know you have a bias against FSU. I didn't even want to tell you in 2000 there was a U player.
I didn't. You didn't have to. But go ahead. Now that you're on that road, you might as well keep going.
That's right. So, matter of fact, for the foreseeable future, there will be a U player, at least I would say till 2004, because Eric Crouch wins in 2001, followed by Rex Grossman. Oh, convenient, another Florida quarterback or state of Florida quarterback, followed by Ken Dorsey from the U, followed by Joey Harrington from Oregon, who could only throw east-west. And
okay,
we all knew that was going to be terrible.
You're talking about that year?
Well, I'm giving you who in order of how the voting went.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised Ken Dorsey. Yeah, his name might have been on the list, but Ken Dorsey stinked. He stunk.
But you're telling me him versus
man, Ken Dorsey showed you what type. Listen, you're talking to a U faithful. The Miami
Hurricane. To those names though at that time.
I get it at that time. I got you. But okay, but believe me when I tell you, you're talking to a staunch Miami Hurricane football fan since 1981, mind you. If I didn't say that before, I'm saying it now. And if I did, excuse me for being redundant or forgive me. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Miami Hurricanes since 1981 have not had a quarterback worthy of or could be separated from what he had around him other than Jim Kelly and Bernie Kosar, period. Every Miami Hurricane quarterback, including Vinny Testaverde, Gino Torretta, Ken Dorsey, the list goes on and on and on, and Walsh, all of them. They were all garbage. They benefited from having guys. Ken Dorsey benefited from having guys like Andre Johnson and Edgerrin James and Washington benefited from and Gino Toretta. Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started on.
Yeah, but
Gino.
remember the U went undefeated that year and won, to my knowledge, and won the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
So and not only that,
but look at the roster. Look at the roster.
No, well, of course. I'm not.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So wait a minute. So you're telling me.
I'm telling you, as soon as Ken Dorsey got to the NFL and he didn't have that type of roster around him, you could see that it wasn't probably. Listen, all he had to do was play pitch and catch.
So, but here's the thing, though. Rex Grossman appeared in the Super Bowl, and he had Dorsey had thrown for more yards that year than both Harrington and Grossman, and was on an undefeated team. I get it that roster was stacked, right? This is 2001, so not 02 against Ohio State. Salt in the wound.
Wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And so the point I'm trying to make here is how can you're telling me you want to punish someone because